Looks like Max Landis is on UthMag.com.
From UthMag.
Hi, Avni. Nice to meet you.
What's your name again? I'm totally kidding. Okay, so you went to school, but it was very unconventional schooling.
That's right. I was a bit of a weird kid, and I didn't really fit in with kids at my high school. So I ended up sort of being removed from there.
Okay.
Over from the west coast of the United States to the east coast for a school for other weird kids, where they taught us how not to be weird anymore. I don't think it worked though. I'm not sure it worked. No, hi. Hello. Oh. Is that HD? Can you still see the sand in my teeth from yesterday?
Can you see the sand in your teeth? Can you?
No. But you can see how bad my hair looked. Did it look like that up there?
It's cool. It looks windswept, man. Don't worry, you were in the desert yesterday.
Oh, I
Getting
was.
attacked by camels, apparently.
It was incredible. I ran away from a scorpion. I fully ran away from it. It was so embarrassing. It's that big. And I went like, I did one of these. A scorpion! That. And my camera thought it was a scorpion. And my camera had broken. And you know, when your camera's broken, you can't take a picture. So instead you do like this stupid monkey thing where you point at it. Look, everybody! And you just try to remember, I met a scorpion. That's my big exciting Dubai adventure.
Okay, but how do you think that affected the way you write and maybe...
100% focused me. I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I was just sort of a weird kid in a normal high school, but once I had a lot of time to think about me in this school, because you don't do much in this school, it's pretty tight rules, I started writing. And I had access to a word processor, and this was 2000, so Microsoft Word,
yeah.
and the big W, blocky W, before it looked all cool. And I just started writing, and I started writing novels. And as time passed in this school, I was there for 3 years, and as time passed, I began to realize that my novels were very visual, almost too visual. And I began to think, isn't it time that I tried a format that made more sense than novels for writing style this visual? So I got Final Draft, and I started writing scripts, except for I had no idea. I had too much time, so I was writing scripts that were 200, 400 pages long, which, if you know anything about script length,
it's too big.
It's madness. I mean, like, is like the ramblings of a schizophrenic.
Oh, man.
No. You filming?
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, they won't shut off the music in the beer garden. And it's so loud because there are so many people at this Comic-Con that we can't get an interview anywhere else. I wanted to take you guys back to the green room, but all the actors are there and they don't want to be bothered. So, so we're out here, and I apologize for the thumping backbeat to everything that's happening.
Okay, and rolling back in. What did you grow up reading?
I grew up just book-wise?
Yeah.
Well, the book that made the biggest sort of impact on me, cornily enough, was Treasure Island.
Really?
Yeah, because of Long John Silver. I just thought he was the best character. Like, I didn't know, from page to page, I had no idea what his game was. And that was so exciting. And then I got into Stephen King. Of course, before that, I was reading Animorphs and Goosebumps. And then, of course, from novels, I sort of arguably devolved into comic books. And I got into Spider-Man. First, I got into Uncanny X-Men. And then X-Men normal. And then eventually Extreme X-Men. I was reading Age of Apocalypse, Trial of Gambit, and of course, you start at Marvel. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, and then you become an adult and you go to DC. Yeah. And I got so into Batman, Suicide Squad. Like, eventually through that, I ended up finding stuff like Usagi Yojimbo, Watchmen, Preacher, Transmetropolitan. Your world of comics, what's so much fun about comics is that you get in at this level. You always get in through something like Spider-Man. Yeah. And then you're like, Spider-Man's pretty good. And then the world just blows up, and you find out how much that you're reading Planetary, and you're reading all of these fantastic Scott Pilgrim. You get into manga. You're reading Death Note. Your world just grows and grows, and it's just a wonderful way to learn about story. You want to know my Dubai adventure? You want to know the thing in Dubai that made the biggest impression on me, so far? I went to this friggin' giant mall. And in America we have all these giant terrible malls, and here your malls are like absurd. and I saw an American couple on vacation in Dubai, right? And they were eating at Fatburger, and they had a Quicksilver bag, a Gap bag, and a Forever 21 bag. You could do this anywhere in America. What are you doing? And like, I was so like, I had like reverse culture shock. Like I was like, why would you go shopping in like the middle? You paid so much money to get here. You fly for 24 hours, and you're gonna buy shorts? Like I don't. You're gonna have a hamburger? I felt insane. I felt like just the world had gone. I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
Okay, if you could be a superhero, who would you be?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man has just enough power that you wouldn't get bored. You'd keep finding new ways to use that power, and that's why the character is endured. Really, is because he has just enough power that you could still be yourself. You probably wouldn't get that corrupted. Like I don't know if I'd start professional wrestling the way he did, but you wouldn't get bored, and also I wouldn't think about other powers. Like I wouldn't like most people I think would say something to do with mind control.
Yeah.
But that would fuck with my life too much, because if I could mind control people, I mean, what would there be left? There'd be nothing. The entire world of humanity is interacting with other humans, and once you can control those interactions to a T, some people would want to be Purple Man and would want to be able to touch a woman and have them fall in love with you. But after the fourth time you do that...
I think you already did that now.
Yeah. Haha. But no, it's probably Spider-Man is the honest answer.
Okay.
Why did I choose to come to Dubai?
Yeah.
Do you want
Like
to see...
with all the different Comic Cons and things that are going on, like this Boston tomorrow.
I don't go to all that stuff. I go to San Diego once a year, and I'm like set. I'm there for 4 days. It's my Mardi Gras. I'm drunk the entire time.
Nice.
I'm like having the time of my life. I'm yelling about Spawn. It's like it's a good place to be. And like when I got offered this, because like actors and stuff have booking agents, and like they book them for something like this. You want to go to the Middle East, and it's like, yeah, of course. But they approached me on Facebook, because that's really the only way to reach me. And they were like, do you want to go to Dubai? And in America, you're from America. Dubai is like...
The Vegas is
it's
world.
more than that. It's like the Emerald City. It's like Oz. It's Coruscant. It's like, I could go there. So, 24 hours of flight time later, I was here. And it's the weirdest place I've ever been. And I've been to Portland. And it's a trip, man. Why wouldn't I come? I mean, like, I can write on the plane. You can write anywhere. I've got more writing done on the way here than I have in weeks. It was fantastic.
Nice.
What do you think your superpower right now?
If I could have a superpower, or what is my real superpower?
Your real superpower, your real time right now.
Being in Dubai.
Even through the sand.
Do you want to know? I had so much sand in my ear last night. I was pouring it out. It was like it was like Looney Tunes. Can I tell you something? Just honestly though, just if we're talking about my superpower, the fact that people want to talk to me who don't even know me is completely new to me and exciting, and it sort of feels like a superpower, which is funny because then when I'm on the floor and no one recognizes me, I'm like, why don't any of you recognize, which is like absurd. And so I sort of see why actors and celebrities become the way they do, which is a new feeling for me, and creepy, a little bit creepy. I don't like being mad because no one knew who I was. I don't want that feeling. I want to be fine in a crowd, just the guy in the tie.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah, I do. I want to be famous, but I don't want to be famous at the expense of being happy to be anonymous. I always want to be able to be anonymous.
So you don't want to be no George Clooney?
I'd love to be George Clooney.
See, you're contradicting yourself.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing, is it feels so good to have people come up to you and ask you questions and to be interviewed. It feels cool. But then, in the absence of that, you wonder who you were before. Because it's like, when I walk around in there and no one's interviewing me, it's like, why am I not happy with this? Before, I was perfectly happy with this.
Yeah.
I went to Comic-Con in San Diego for 9 years before I became Max Landis or whatever I am now. And I was happy every time. When I go this year, if no one recognizes me for Death and Return of Superman, I will be pissed off. And that really sucks with my Comic-Con. like, I don't know. So that's sort of the price of fame. I think that's the real price of fame, is how you feel about yourself versus who you become. Like if I was a big egomaniac, which I am, I would be very happy to sort of, if I were a bigger egomaniac, I guess, I'd be very happy to sort of become whatever. But I kind of like me. I like being me. I don't want to change into something else. That got very meta. I apologize.
It's okay.
I don't think I will. I think, I think now that I'm producing, and I think I'll disappear. If I don't put out another YouTube video soon, I think I'll disappear into the wire work of the film industry. But until then, I'm having a good time. And the Fart King walks up to her, in Fart King fashion, yeah, and he puts his hand on her shoulder. I am your farter. And they lived happily ever after. Thank you. By the way, if that'll be, I think my rate going right now is $600,000. So, which one of you is from Warner Brothers? That was fun. Be excited about what you're doing, because if you're not excited about what you're doing, no one else will be. And if you're not excited about what you're doing, either find something else to do, which is hard and scary, or get excited. Just strap it on and make in the words of Scott Landon, strap it on and make yourself excited and get into it. Because if you can't, the saddest person to be is someone who doesn't know what they're doing. And is someone who goes, oh, I'm just wandering around, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. No, man, find it. Find it. It doesn't matter if it's not necessarily what you thought it would be. Get excited. At every Comic-Con. He's filming my crotch. I love this song. So many offs. There's normally the 3. I tried to say with his head like 3 times.
Right.
Yeah, no, someone's rocking out. Should I do like a? I wish I was.
Like 2-3 times.
I wish I was better with puns, because I would do a CSI Miami. Looks like Max Landis is on UthMag.com. Yeah, but I'm not good with. My friend Brad is tremendously good with puns. What should I? I'm on UthMag.com. I just tried to do that. I'm Max Landis. Yeah. Congratulations, everybody. You made it. You're watching a video of me. You made it. This is for you.